Hey guys, I really want to thank you for all the support. I've gotten a lot of really nice comments, and I originally made the goal to hit 150 subs by the end of November, and I'm already so close to it. I may even hit it today, which is so crazy. I really do appreciate it, so thank you. I'm glad you guys like my content, and I'm going to keep making it. I hope you like this Vindicta build. Hey guys, welcome back. I've been getting some requests to do a Vindicta guide. It took me a couple days to do this because there's kind of two really good viable ways to play Vindicta. One way is to do a gun build and get sharpshooter, lucky shot, and kind of just sit back and spray him down. And another way is to focus on making your assassinate hit really hard and kind of more spirit focused. And I kind of like the spirit way better because assassinate gives you extra souls. Real quick, we're going to herp and look at the abilities. Stake. Throw a stake that tethers enemies to a location where the stake lands. Enemies' movement is restricted to the length of the tether. Upgrading increases the duration, reduces the cooldown, and then disarms them while they're tethered.
No running.
Flight. Leap into the air and fly. While in flight, your weapon deals bonus spirit damage. Upgrading increases the ammo, increases the duration, and then increases the spirit damage. Crow Familiar. Your Crow Familiar deals impact damage, reduces their bullet resistance, and applies a bleed that deals damage based on the target's current health. Upgrading makes so that the Crow will ricochet, reduces the cooldown, and then increases the bleed and reduces healing. Assassinate. This is the ability that this build's kind of based on. Use your scoped rifle to fire a powerful shot over a long distance. Deal only partial damage until fully charged after 1 second of being scoped. Does bonus damage to enemies less than 50% health remaining. Landing a killing blow on a player with Assassinate will grant you bonus souls. Upgrading reduces the cooldown, then increases the damage, and then it increases the bonus souls by 600. Because this will give you 850 bonus souls when it's fully upgraded, I really like that idea, so the whole build is kind of based on making sure you kill people with this. Even if you're KSing your team, who cares? It's worth noting that the bonus souls that you get from Assassinate are considered unsecured souls, just as if you got them from the jungle. So you can get them and die, and then they will drop on the ground. Okay, we're going to start with the ability point order. I do one click in Crow Familiar, a click in Flight, and a click in Stake. Then I get my ult Assassinate, and I put this to fully max with any of the upgrades. So I go 1, 2, and 3 right here, and then I go 1 on Crow Familiar, 1 on Flight, finish Crow Familiar, 1 more click on Flight, get Stake fully maxed out, and the last click on Flight. The reason why I go straight into this right off the bat is because I'm trying to get that bonus 850 souls. Getting a couple of kills early with this will give you a huge boost and you'll just pull ahead really quick. Okay, let's take a look at the items. This is the only hero that I haven't felt a need to really have a healing section. Usually I like to stick like extra regen or healing right or something in the healing section, but in all honesty, in lane I don't have a problem. I just sit back and the guy's regen is good enough. If you do need to reset, like you get absolutely chunked down, you can go ahead and grab a healing right, but honestly, I usually skip it. Okay, let's talk about laning. Headshot booster, really good item. Kind of fits the idea of this character. We're not really going for a gun build, but in lane it's really good for harassment, and her headshot damage is really good, so you'll just get really big chunks out. Hollow Point Ward. This gives you a spirit shield and some good damage, and since you're always sitting back a lot, you're above 60% a lot, and getting plus 22% on a 500 soul item is really good value. Mystic Shot. Since you're going to eventually get a bunch of spirit items, the spirit damage on this will scale pretty well. Plus, you're already doing spirit damage while you're flying, so kind of works both ways. Extra stamina. I do like to get this a little bit early on because this character only has 2 stamina to begin with, as you can see. It can be annoying, and if people are smart, or if you're going against a warden who throws a flask at you that reduces your stamina, then this is going to make a pretty big difference. Plus, this does give you a little bit of health, which it's alright. Sprint boots. Similar reason for the extra stamina. I like to get it early on because the character's not so mobile. When you fly around, you don't really move very quickly, and since you can't dash very often, it's just nice to move faster. Extra spirit. This gives you a lot of spirit for the price, as later on upgrading to improved spirit and balanced spirit. It's a really good value, plus it gives you extra health. As soon as you get into this section, you're buying these items, it really does make a huge difference on your damage overall, plus your Assassinate scales with Spirit, and it's going to start hitting really hard. This does have extra headshot bonus, and it could help you get a kill really easy. Unfortunately, Headshot Booster does not proc headshotting with Assassinate for some reason, but that's how it is. And I like to buy these in order. If you absolutely want, you can skip around, Core items. This isn't necessarily in any order. I kind of just grab what I feel like I need at the moment, but they're all really good, and we'll go through them. Soul Shredder bullets. So this applies a debuff that increases the spirit damage when you shoot them. And since you're shooting them a lot on this character and your bullets do spirit damage, this will just make so the spirit portion is doing extra damage and giving you life steal. Really, really high value item. Enduring Spirit gives you more health and a little bit of spirit life steal. You do enough spirit damage that I think the value is worth getting this. Plus, you're not really getting tons of green items on this character, so you just kind of want to fill the slots. Enchanter's Barrier. This gives you a good amount of spirit shield and some health. Also, if you have a spirit shield at all, even if it's from another item source, as long as you have a spirit shield active, you have reduced cooldown reduction and 20 increased spirit power. It's a really high value, especially since it's easy to sit back on this character and snipe, and it's just going to give you a lot of extra damage and reduce the cooldown so you can snipe more often. Enduring Speed. This is the upgrade off of Sprint Boots. I get this quicker if they have a lot of slows. If they don't have a lot of slows, then I kind of hold off on this, but it just depends because this reduces the effectiveness of enemy slows. High Velocity Mag, this is not very good for this character. It does give 19% weapon damage, which is really, really good because the bullet velocity aspect doesn't matter so much because the bullets are already so fast. However, this does upgrade into Pristine Emblem, which Pristine Emblem is very good on this character because if they're above 50%, you do extra damage, and when they're below 50%, you do extra damage with your ult. So it kind of helps fill in the gaps. Plus, with this build specifically, orange isn't super contested, so it doesn't matter to get this. But I will also say you don't have to get this. You can skip this and just not worry about it if you want and just get the other stuff. Improved cooldown, self-explanatory. It reduces cooldown of everything. Is really good specifically because it makes so you can cast your ult more often, and you want to make sure this is always available to finish the kills. Bullet armor and spirit armor, again, your green isn't super contested, and if you feel like you need one of these, you can go ahead and grab them. Typically, I actually end up skipping these until later on, and then I'll grab them later on, and usually I'm grabbing improved spirit armor, but sometimes I don't even get it. If you do need them, they are there. Late game, real quick, I'm going to point out you want to imbue superior cooldown on Assassinate, and you want to imbue Surge of Power on Assassinate. So, Burst Fire. This is really good. It helps you get more distance on your slide. It helps you shoot faster. And when you shoot the enemy, you'll get a slight boost on your fire rate, which is really, really nice because that's up a lot. It basically just gives you tons of fire rate. Rapid Recharge. This will give you even more charges on your Assassinate and reduces the cooldown on the charged abilities, which is your ult. So this reduces the cooldown for your ult by 30%. It's a pretty good item. This is upgraded from Extra Charge. Shadow Weave. This is kind of a cool item on this character. You could jump in the air with flight and then activate Shadow Weave after, and you're flying around while you're invisible. Plus, when you break your invisible, you get an 8-second buff that increases your spirit power and your fire rate. And while you're flying, again, you do spirit damage. So you're shooting really quick, and you can kind of catch people off guard. Pretty good buy. It is expensive, but I feel like the value is there. And with the fire rate bonus from Ambush and Burst Fire, you shoot really, really fast. You can absolutely melt people in 1 second. Because if you get them to half and you quickly just pop your Assassinate on them, you can actually kill people in like 1 second. And I'll show some clips of that. Improved Spirit. This is the upgrade for Extra Spirit. It just gives you a tons of spirit for the price, and it gives you more movement speed and more health. It's a really good item. This is also upgraded into Boundless Spirit, which is the exact same thing, but just more of everything. Superior cooldown. It's the upgrade of Improved cooldown. You want to imbue your Assassinate. It just gives you cooldown reduction. Surge of Power. The main reason why you want to imbue your Assassinate is because the imbued ability gets plus 34 spirit power. So having this will give you the 12 spirit power and 34 bonus spirit power on your ult. And every time you ult, then you get more fire rate, which is really nice. So improved spirit armor and improved bullet armor, there's not a lot to say. It's about the same as the unupgraded versions. You can get them or not, but there they are. Healbane, I get this if we need more healing reduction. So this character already has some built-in healing reduction from Crow Familiar, so it's not as important. But if you're just hurting on it and you really need it and no one on your team's buying it, then this is the best option in my opinion, because spirit damage is so easy to do with this character because even just your regular shots are doing spirit damage. Especially if you have like Mystic Shot, Stake, Flight, whatever, then it's pretty easy to have some uptime. And the 350 heal on hero kill, I've had games where I land a quick assassinate in the middle of a fight and kill someone, and that heal saves me. So This build is called Nightfall Assassin Garbs Gaming. This build is more spirit focused and kind of revolving around the ult. Let me know what you guys think. I've had a lot of fun with this build, and I'm going to show some games.
The murder of crows. Mock them. The drop on them. Only killing Havel.
Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Man, these guys are just getting denied out crazy. I'm gonna steal their camp.
Finding higher ground. The crows obey.
No! Can't believe I let that guy live.
Time to move. Nighty night.
What? What you doing, bro? Oh, look, there's a ball sucker here. Take that. Literal miles ahead already.
I see them.
I'm coming over to gank purple. Should be easy kill.
You're not getting they're mine.
And it was an easy kill.
I have an omen for you.
Gonna gank green. Oh, there's so many.
They're not catching me. There you are. This is just the beginning. Taking flight. Hello, friend.
Oh, they missed that shot.
It's over.
Not gonna regret that.
It's a good day.
The screams of Vindicta's enemies echo throughout New York.
No running. Firing.
Stack their body.
Place to snipe. Taking the shot.
Wraith is calling.
They won't be going anywhere. This is just the beginning. Gets easier every time. No one hides from me. No running. So long. Gets easier every time. Taking flight. So long. Taking the shot. I'll find a place to snipe. Contact.
What in the frick is going on?
Bye-bye.
Your brilliance is an example.
I'll have their head. Going airborne. Fly true. Locking down. It's a good day.
What you think to be this good?
Ready, friend? Firing. There you are. They're mine. Night. It's about to get scary. I see them. Throwing stake. It's over. No one hides from me. I see you.
They delivered the earth.
Bye-bye. It's over. I go where I want. Stay right there. The crows obey. Engaging. It's a good day.
If I kill him, then we get an extra $1,000.
Binding them. Contact.
If I kill him with my ult, then I get a bonus $1,000 on top of the normal bounty. So that's why I'm just stealing everything. Come on, Green. We can kill every single one of them easy.
Tying them down. So long. It's easier every time. There you are.
Tyler, you get this one.
Tying them down. Stay where you are. Please. It's easier every time. Hello, friend. Stay right there. Engaging.
The spirit urn is waiting.
Get the drop on them.
Their patron is exposed. Our moon.
I'll have their head. Feels so good. Stay put. I see them. I have an omen for you.
You don't need to deal the killing blow to be instrumental in their death, Vindicta.
Finding higher ground. They're mine. It's over.
Finish their patron off.
The crows obey. Where I want. Locking down an area. Bye-bye. You're not getting closer. Rifting.
They're really trying.
It's